Well, speaking about the kitchen, yes, we are back in business, baby. Afika still joins us. And I can't wait to get into something really light. And also, if you're short on time, this is the perfect meal. Apparently, not much cooking needed except for boiling a kettle, which is definitely my kind of recipe because who's got the time? Exactly. And it's a couscous salad, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. With a couple of vegetables as well. And yes, we're going raw veggies this time, some cucumbers, some red onion, and also some peppers, which I don't know if I'm going to make you taste it. You say you're not a big fan of peppers, Afika?
Not raw peppers,
not raw peppers, but it's delicious, I promise you, as well as carrots, and I know you have an avocado going too. Yeah. I think the only thing that's missing is arrayal.
Yeah. Basically.
Someone say my name,
I did.
say my name.
Do you guys want to do it with me?
Akifa, I've got a question. We're using the once hated ingredient, the ever,
yes.
I like it. So it's really something that you're starting to enjoy of late.
What was the turnaround for you?
So basically, my mom used to like it so much, and she'd make me do a face mask with it. So she said me smelling it all the time would make it a bit better. Yeah. Which one day she just added aromat.
Of course, of course.
And then I just ate it.
Wow. How did you, like on a sandwich or?
It was on a sandwich. Yeah.
I'm still like caught up on the fact that you can use a face mask.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Whoa.
That's
beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get into that. I can actually imagine the healthy fats being absorbed by the skin and the oils.
That actually looks as good.
Yeah, this is Akifa's secret. Okay, so the secret to this recipe, how do we do it?
So it's quick and simple, really. So you do your stock in hot water and just pour your water in there and cover it up. It will cook itself.
Nice.
Okay.
And then over here, you just add your raw veggies. Would you like to add the rest of it?
I would like to. So we've got some carrots and cucumber. I know, Raul, you'd love this because it's got all the colors of the world. I'm going to make you try the red one.
I'm excited for that. So,
okay.
Hang on, I heard you talking earlier. You don't like peppers, or is it ordinary?
I don't like raw peppers.
Raw peppers.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to convince. So the red ones are sweet, and they're probably the best. It's a no. It's a?
Okay.
Maybe.
It's okay.
It's
a little sweet. It's a little sweet.
It's like, are you okay? Can you handle it?
Call emergency security.
Well, thanks for being brave in the kitchen, and I think that the colors are really something that we are loving. Why not yellow pepper?
I mean, you could add a yellow pepper. Yeah.
Okay. All right, makes sense.
So you can add your onions,
yes,
but I don't want to add a lot of onions because some people don't really like onions.
Well, those people need to grow up because onions are so good. I love raw onion, and especially the red, too. I think it's a better bite. Raul and I had a big conversation about red versus yellow onions last
It was a proper combo. We got deep into it. But I must say that I do agree with you. You don't want to have too much raw onion. It can kind of overpower, start changing that breath factor. So if this is a conversational meal, then those reduced onions are appreciated.
Yes.
And for the dressing, we've got?
So the oil is just to help your couscous not to stick together. Yeah. So
and then lemon too, right?
The lemon is for the flavor.
I honestly put lemon on almost everything.
I also like a little lemony.
Zestiness. I have a bag in my fridge at all times.
Just a zest bag.
You know what?
Ready to go.
It's a zest bag. It's just there. We mix it all
just
together.
Mix that up like that.
Beautiful.
Just easy.
Now, with this avocado, is it just the topping or is it also going in the mix?
I mean, you could add it in the mix, but at this point, we're using it for topping.
Okay, nice. And how would you like it? Sliced or cubed or... Let's see what we can do.
What can you do with that?
Ooh, what
can I do personally?
That's a good question.
I could probably just slice it, to be honest. I don't think that's too tough. This one's a little firmer, so that's quite nice to be able to get in there. Do you know you can ripen up an avocado quite quickly? Like, I've heard so many tricks. Leave it outside the fridge, add it in a brown bag with a banana, microwave it.
I've heard the banana thing works well. It actually releases a sort of like a substance that actually adds to the ripening. It's like a ripening agent.
Yes.
And they've actually taken that and put it into certain foods and manipulated that process, which is quite interesting. The flip side of that, you want to keep an avo lasting forever, pop it in like water. Craziest thing ever. I popped it in water in the fridge and the avo just like did not want to ripen. It just stayed the way it was. So you want to keep an avo for like 6 months?
No.
I promise you, like,
I've seen people freeze it.
that's another thing, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but something with the water, something with the cold water effect makes this thing last for a long time. So if you've got like 30 avos and you don't know what to do with it, maybe you can do that. You can store it, put it in water, maybe freeze it. You can defrost. We've actually defrosted it right in Expresso, and it actually comes back creamy. It's amazing.
Nah, an avocado hates
Doesn't
to
have
see me
water,
coming.
so-
You'd think it
I've
would,
always been scared to freeze it.
You'd
you
think that it would
can.
have like a bit of water on it, but I mean not. Maybe just a fine layer, you just pop that off and then go for it. And it actually works out amazingly well. So, I don't know, maybe if you've got some in the freezer from our previous hack, now's the time to bring it out.
They're great in
salad.
smoothies as well. They make smoothies very
yes.
creamy.
Okay.
So hang on a second, are we pretty much done here?
Yeah, we're basically
That's
done.
simple, nice.
Chefy, do you want to
Would you
dish
like
up
to
for us? And then
Yes,
we'll get into
please.
it.
I actually wanted to
Sure.
maybe talk about all the meals today because they each have something special. They each deserve their time on the pedestal, but I think all of them have a perfect time to consume it. If you were to do a breakfast, lunch, supper with all three of these as your only option, Carissa, how would you lay this one out? What would you have for breakfast?
I'm going couscous for breakfast because then I'm
yum.
cracking an egg on top.
Nice.
I'm learning from Ryle that have the carbs early in the day, so I'll have the pasta for
Oh,
lunch.
smart.
And then I'll have the soup to close off the day.
dinner.
I think you nailed it. I think that's the perfect
Oh,
option.
come
Yeah,
on.
crack egg on top of that couscous, and you've got a weird but amazing breakfast full of
Amazing.
colour, and then just the good stuff coming in. Hey, you've been paying attention
I've
to
been listening.
my side comments
I
here.
was our side talks as well.
So
trying to-
I don't know about you, Mzansi, but if you are feeling like you're not getting a good sleep or you are eating quite late at night, I always try and encourage that like 3-to-1 rule. So 3 hours before bed, don't eat anything. 2 hours before, don't have any liquids. And an hour before, get off your phone, get away from electronics and a TV. And often you'll find that if you reduce your carb intake late at night, your body isn't struggling to digest things. It isn't then shutting off and storing the carbs. So it's a perfect time to eat your carbs earlier in the day as opposed to later because your body will utilize most of the carbs for energy as opposed to maybe just for a dream.
I love eating bread in my dreams. So, is couscous a carb?
Yes, it is a
it
good
is.
carb. It's got some good fiber as well. I'm not too sure if it's a low GI carb or not, but it definitely doesn't like spike your insulin as much as I'm aware.
It is a low GI fiber.
Oh, look at
Sorry, I'm gonna be
that.
a whole chef here that is
Cheers,
well versed
y'all.
with food. So
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers, chef.
Cheers.
Afika.
Cheers.
Cheers, Roddy.
Actually got some avo there.
Good crunch.
We got the crunch, we got the zest.
I've got some pip of the lemon.
And I'm
Perfect.
telling you, the avo,
The avo
actually,
just adds the
it's
creaminess.
actually creamy. You wouldn't think it in a recipe like this, especially a salad, but the cream is so needed. I'm just thinking of
Delicious.
that breakfast idea of throwing an egg on top of this. This actually might work.
I
Great.
told
You might be
you.
onto something. Oh, Akifa, this has been incredible. Delicious, understatement, easy to prepare all three of these meals. And I'm going to rate them all 5 out of 5 because they all have a perfect
Same.
occasion. So thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely appreciate you.
I
you so
love
much
that.
for having
And we also are getting in enough carbs in order to burn them a bit later.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but Rala and I are going head to head with a dancing, I was going to say competition, dancing moment. Maybe it's a competition. Do you think you're going to win?
Competition. I'm involved. So just wish that I can even get close to getting the moves right, but you can join us as well, Mzansi. It's time to have some fun. Now that we've been fueled up by Akifa and cannot be more grateful for her, just inspiring us with good food. ExpressoShow.com if you want any of this. And Afika, Ihamba, I appreciate you so much.
Shima.
Oh, Shimba.
Yeah.
Shimba. Yes, I got it right.
What did you
Yes,
say?
I nailed it finally. It's official. And our queen of the hour, I can't thank you enough. This has been delicious. I'm going to grab some more.
I think so. That's on the agenda.
Oh, you can make my day.